All right, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of Under the Scope podcast. And today we have another special guest. Like I keep telling you guys, every guest is a special guest for us. So this is another person that is part of the community. He's part of another person that we've already interviewed community, and he's been great. He's stopped by the streams. He's watched your guys' other interviews. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this person's interview today. I'm really excited. I know he's a great guy. I've heard a lot of great things from this individual. So I just wanted to make sure that we continue to tell people's stories. We got C3ltic today that we're about to bring on here shortly so that he's able to go ahead and tell his story. All right, C3ltic. So please let us know. Tell us your story on where C3ltic came from.
C3ltic came from back when I was an online gamer with an AOL RPG community. My main character was a warrior, and I'm part Irish, so C3ltic came from, I like Celtic knots, Celtic crosses, and stuff like that. So I figured Celtic warrior would be a substantial name to use for my character. And as gaming platforms evolved and Xbox 360 and PlayStation came about, I had to short my name for when I gamed, so I just kept it with C3ltic, C3ltic, because I couldn't fit the whole thing, and it just kind of stuck at that.
Nice. So what games do you like to play?
I mostly I used to be into MMOs like Guild Wars 2 and ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, but it got too grindy, and I just found myself that going back to Call of Duty like I used to play back with, when I played 360 and stuff, and so I'm mostly first-person shooters now. Okay. Dabbled in some Halo, but Call of Duty is my main.
Is it? Do you like the new Ashika Island, or you stick to the big map, or do you do multiplayer?
I am pretty much multiplayer right now. I haven't really delved into the whole Warzone scene yet.
Are you doing ranked as well, or no?
No, I've looked into that, and right now I'm just getting back into the things I haven't played in weeks. So I'm thinking jump back in. So.
All right. Well, nice. So I beat Fez to the question. She asked the same question about rank. So she's like, "Oh wow, AOL. Now those were the golden years. They were the golden years." So.
Oh yeah, all them discs.
Right? Floppy disks. Then you had the SIP drives. Remember those? They started upgrading them. Ooh, watch out before the CD and burning CDs, So what are your loadouts? I know. So Fez is asking, what are your loadouts? What the favorite guns you're using? So what is your loadout and what's your favorite guns pretty much?
Right now, actually get the I'm sorry. It's the I forget the name of it now. It was in Black Ops. It was the Bullfrog though. But this one's a different one. That one, I forget the name of it though.
Yeah, it's the. Oh my goodness! Come on, Chad, help us out here. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Could you be mine?
Just Fire. Thanks for the follow. It is the mini Bach.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yep. That one. I like that one and the Chimera. But I haven't really found a favorite loadout. I'm still delving guns and trying out. But usually it's the that's pretty much what I run with is the mini Bach, Chimera. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Chimera, something like that, and the M4.
M4. Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm so smart sometimes, right? It just came to you, Fez. I chose the ISO Hemlock as the AR, but then the secondary, remember the old school P90? It's called the PDSW now.
Yep.
So I use that, and oh my goodness, man, it's so good. I really think it's underrated as well. So I think you should give that a shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, you got to tell us. We know where C3ltic came from, the name came from. But who is C3ltic? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I'm 36 years old. I am a disabled Army vet. I did, 4 years in the military. Got out of the military. I unfortunately had my first divorce, but had a very lovely daughter out of it. Went to college, but actually have 2 college degrees, and criminal justice and homeland security.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah. So when I got in the military, I played with all kinds of different careers trying to find my niche. I was a corrections officer at a level 5 maximum security institution here in Missouri. That was fun. I actually worked for the Missouri State Highway Patrol as a criminal investigation analyst.
Uh-huh.
And then went from there to being a special agent with social services investigating welfare fraud. So then I had some issues and ended up getting my disability approved with the VA. So now I'm just a stay-at-home dad with a current wife, and I have 6 kids total. 5 kids total. 5 kids.
All right.
5 kids, 5 dogs, and a cat.
Hey,
we
man,
have a tribe. It's a tribe, not a family.
it's a tribe. Well, first of all, Matt, like I always say, thank you for your service. Really appreciate it, man. And
Thank you.
And it looks like you're doing good. So I hope that continues. I know you said you're a disabled veteran, but I'm hoping everything's well. Obviously, thanks for sharing your stories, and who Celtic, where Celtic came from, who you are, and obviously we heard what your type of games are. I'm going to steal one from Fez because she loves asking these questions, but are you controller or keyboard and mouse?
Funny you should say that, actually, because I've actually recently converted. I used to be controller player, but I was playing DMZ with some buddies of mine in a different community, and I totally botched a shot. And I had these guys perfectly lined up, and I could have taken them all out, and I totally messed it up. I mean, I couldn't get my thumbsticks working right, and I finally got tired of it. I almost threw my controller. And then I went to the store, bought a pack of cigarettes, came home, and I talked to my buddy. I'm like, okay, I screwed that up. What could I have done different? First off, take your controller and throw it in the trash can. He's like, try mouse and keyboard. I'll help you. And my game improved exponentially with mouse and keyboard since I've been playing.
Wow. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Fez is going to love that because she's been trying to get everyone we've interviewed over to keyboard and mouse, except there was, I think, a couple of them that already are keyboard and mouse, so. And then Big Will says, can we adjust Celtic's cam because I can't see any hair on his head? So.
Hold on. Is this low enough?
And no worries. Just Fire said, what type of razor does Celtic use on his head? Need tips for myself.
The Schick Quad.
Wait, one more time for them.
The Schick Quad. It's amazing.
There you go, guys. Man, they should pay you for this advertising here.
Right? Whoa, hold on. Wait, no, edit that out. I'm not doing no free advertising here.
Right?
I didn't even realize that. Wait a minute.
Quick quad sounds like my type of party, Celtic. Oh, chicks quads? Oh, there you go.
Hey, I mean, I'm married, so if that's your type of party, go for it.
Right?
My wife watches this.
I know. Hey, come on, Ellie Chart. Damn it. My boy over here throwing. Oh, what is it? It was just fire, actually. It was just fire. Now
just fire.
All right, Matt. What's the first console you started, and what was your favorite game?
First console I started was... Oh, wow. Well, technically it was the Super Nintendo. But then I actually ended up playing regular Nintendo and Atari after that. But Super Nintendo, and my favorite game was Super Ghosts. I love that game because I couldn't figure out how to beat it. That's what I loved so much about it. So with like
which game again?
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Okay. You know what's funny? I remember playing that game, and I will get so frustrated.
It is. It's a very frustrating game, especially when you're a kid, and that's what made me want to play even more because I couldn't understand it, and I wanted to figure out the games, the puzzles, and what I needed to do and stuff. So it was a learning curve for me.
So which has been your favorite console? Or I guess let's. I know a lot of people are going to say PC now because everyone's. Are you on PC
right.
now?
I'm a
Yeah,
PC
right.
gamer. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. What was your favorite
Xbox
game
before
of all
that.
time? Favorite game of
Favorite
all
game?
time? Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one.
One game.
Um,
You can't be like someone else we interviewed and they threw like 10. You know, I was like, one.
fine.
They charged a quack.
I don't. I really don't know. I'd probably have to say Road Rash 3D Jailbreak for the Nintendo 64.
For the Nintendo.
Yeah, for the Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Road
Okay.
Rash. That was probably my favorite game.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played it, honestly. What was it about?
It's pretty much a racing game,
Okay.
and pick different biking clans. You have the outlaw groups like the Hogs and Harleys, and then you have the sports bike crotch rockets. And you can pick up different stuff like chains and stuff, and you can knock people off their bikes to try to win races, upgrade your bikes, and it was just fun for.
Was that anything like Twisted Metal? Remember that game? Where like you had some crazy ass vehicles and or bikes, and they had like all these missiles and stuff like that.
That was like a demo derby type of game, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think I played a couple times with Sweet Tooth. Yeah, I did. It's a little different. You have actual tracks and stuff like that.
All right, so Fez says, which game did he play as a kid? When did the love for the game come from?
The game I played as a kid was mostly as a kid was GoldenEye 007 for 64 and Mortal Kombat. Those were the game that I played like all the time with my friends and stuff, and had our little parties and stuff during the weekends and stuff like that. But my love for gaming came from when my buddy introduced me to Call of Duty World when I was in the. That's where my love for gaming came from. Found out about the rank system and upgrading your gun, playing with different people. I was playing with people all around the world, meeting really cool people, learning what a toxic community is all about. But it was definitely Call of Duty that got me to my love for gaming and competitive gaming, online and stuff.
Okay, that you know what's funny is that got a lot of people to, you know, it actually got a lot of people to Call of Duty to competitive scene. C3ltic, who was your favorite character in Mortal Kombat? That's the real question. Okay.
My favorite character? Shoot. I'm going to go with the original Mortal Kombat to make this a little bit easier.
I know, bro. It's gotten so crazy now.
Yeah, there's like a million characters to choose from, but my favorite character was... Oh, that's a toss-up between Raiden and Scorpion. I can't really toss up. I can go either way, Raiden or Scorpion. Probably.
My guy.
I can't really pick a favorite. I like them both.
My guy. I love both of those two. Those were my two guys. She said Raiden is where it is. Tekken has been Tekken.
Paul and King King was my favorite character in Tekken.
Yep. Scorpion, get over here, right? Sub-Zero. Yeah, I mean he was cool, but nothing like Scorpion, man.
So the next question is: do you guys remember those old Game Informer magazines where they had you have to hurry up and go to the back of the book? Each month they had an issue, and they would have the different Mortal Kombat characters, finisher moves, and friendships and all that, and their cheat codes and stuff in the back of the book.
Oh my god, Game Informer! You know what's funny? I still have some. I was in my garage.
Those are vintage. Keep them.
I was in my garage cleaning my gaming boxes because I have a bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, from like Mutiny Esports and creative gaming, all this stuff. And I found, no joke, I found some Game Informers in there. Like,
oh man, some of those codes for Mortal Kombat got insane. Finishers are like 15, 20 button combinations and button mashing games. It got so complicated as the years.
Oh, dude, I remember like some of the first combos were that easy, right? Like just forward, back, and like a half a circle or something, or or
Right.
back forward up, and if it jumped, you messed up, you had to do it again really quick because your time was out,
Right.
and the dude's all like dancing like the drunken master Jackie Chan. So dude, it was fun. It was so cool, bro, like back in the days. All right, Celtic. The finishers was fun. It was, man. That's what it was all about, like it was just the finishers, man. Celtic, so do you stream?
I used to stream, and I'm going to be getting back into it. My wife had come down with some medical issues, so I don't stream anymore. I'm taking a hiatus so I can make sure she has everything she needs, and I'm taking care of her, because when I was streaming, I had to keep on stopping and writing it and canceling and stuff like that. So I just decided to let everyone know I'm just going to take a break for a while till we get everything figured out.
Okay.
But I still keep a YouTube page, and I try to keep stuff current on there.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see you back on streaming here soon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So the comeback's gonna be real.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you say you keep your YouTube updated. Do you do any what kind of videos do you upload?
Usually, right now, like I said, my main right now is Call of Duty. So, I used to. I'm trying to figure out my having issues with my clipping program Metal, but I'll upload decent plays and combinations and skill combinations and stuff like that for games I play, and I'll just upload those into the shorts, and then later on I'll put together like a montage or something. Like I'm going to try to do that. Start doing that like once every couple weeks or every month or whatever. Try to put some kind of montage together, and my latest project, honestly, before I had to go out of town for a while, a couple weeks ago, for personal issues, was creating different builds for multiplayers, for multiplayer matches and stuff like that. So just experimenting with weapons, find out what works, what's great, and then I'd actually make a page on the build, show some footage of me actually using the gun. So I actually got a couple of those on my site right now. So I plan on getting back into that shortly as well.
Nice. That's good. That's actually really good. There's a lot of people that put builds and they put a short clip of them doing some damage with them, but there's not really like full on, matches with the build itself, I know that you have like the swags of the world that kind of play the big maps and stuff like that, but when you're doing multiplayer or doing anything else, it's not really a lot of it out there, so.
Right.
Big Will says he can't play Apex with me and kill himself with a grenade again. Wait, you killed yourself with a grenade, Celtic?
Hey, it's just like he said. I catch a grenade for you. Okay.
Oh, so
So starting with this, I'm playing with Will, and I'm brand new at it. It's an art to suck at this game as badly as I do. But I tried. Okay, I tried to play Apex with Will and a few others, and we came into a firefight, and Will's down, and he's telling me where these people are, and I'm running, my gun has no ammo, and I'm mashing buttons, and I accidentally threw an arc star. But then someone came around the other side of the box, and I ran towards my arc star, and Will's like, "You're gonna blow yourself up," and then it me up, and he put it all over.
So he jinxed you. It's his fault. He didn't tell you that you were running into your own thing.
Oh, he did. I just wasn't listening in time, and it blew up, and yeah.
Oh, man. Fen says that if you need him to run Bangalore so he could smoke you and people can't see you.
I've done that a couple times too, because I was so used to playing. I don't even remember what his name. It's the very first guy. I don't remember what his name is, but
Gibraltar.
He scans Bloodhound. Yeah.
Oh, Bloodhound.
I used to play Bloodhound, and then I went to actually Bangalore, and I'm thinking I'm going to scan the area, and I'm just sitting here popping smoke everywhere because I'm so used to playing Bloodhound. What are you doing? I'm like, oh no! I told you I suck at this.
Oh man. Well,
no,
I mean,
he was a good teacher though. He tried.
Oh well, that's all that counts, man. Well, listen, man, you trying. It's all about having fun, So.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure Big Will got a clip off of you blowing yourself up. At least that he could put that up on TikTok.
Yeah, he does. It's funny. I laugh every time. Just listening to him laugh makes me just lose it. I lose it just listening to him laugh out like he did. It was fun though. We had a lot of fun there.
He should make I think he should make like one of those channel points where he puts, favorite teammate, and then it'll like pop up your video, your clip. Or what not to do. You know what I mean? And
yeah. I got all kinds of videos of what not. I got all kinds of clips. I'm sure everyone's got some clips of what not to do. I can make a 2-hour montage of that.
You know what? The other day, I honestly was having issues opening my chute, man. And I was like, I remember electronics. He called for help, dude, and I jumped down and I just broke my legs, and we both died. It was bad, bro. Like, was that new little song on TikTok right now? Dumb ways to die. That was it. That was it, bro. That was me right there. I couldn't believe. I just, I don't know, man. It just happened. Yep, those clips are the best.
Times.
We are the what not to do gamers.
Well, yep, exactly. What not to do.
That's called being sniped at the ankles. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one, Fez, for sure.
Sniped at the ankles.
Yeah, they shot my ankles on the way down, and so when I landed, there was nothing there.
That's happened to me a few times. I'll mash the button. For some reason, my chute just will not open, and I'll just bounce off the pavement. It's like, so, yeah. Well, that happened a couple times that I did play Warzone.
Yeah. Fez says it happens to her all the time. To it.
I actually have a clip somewhere. I gotta find it of I had when I was trying to level up my rocket. I think it was I was leveling the joke for this Modern Warfare 2, and I would shoot it. Then it was on shipment, and I shot it and spawn flipped. So when I shot this thing, I died, and a few other people died, and it respawned right where I shot it to. So as soon as it respawned, this rocket comes blasting down on the ground. I think I wiped 4 of us out. And I was like, I'm the only one that could shoot a rocket, die, respawn, and catch that same rocket I just shot not too long ago.
So wait, you shot it. What is it, like a javelin?
It's just like a javelin.
And you died and came back and you shot and you killed yourself.
Yeah, because where I respawned is where I shot the rocket to begin with. Spawn flip and I died.
Listen, bro, that is the best clip ever. You should put that thing up. I'm not even lying right now.
Hey, I got it on the computer somewhere. I was like, only me. I can do this.
That's a clip that I guarantee I'll get millions of likes and views, bro. Because if that shit happened, dude, that's like when they say you don't get a guy. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but hey, what's up? Smash, how's it going? So what happens was he's talking about how lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, and so he's showing people, and lightning strikes. How to kill yourself in game clickbait, dude? Right, Finn? I'm telling you, dude, that video is golden, bro. You know what I mean? Like it is like, dude, it's so golden.
It seems like the RPG videos are the best ones because you can see it's not just me that failed. You see everyone else doing it too. They just blow themselves up left and right. So it's not just me.
What are you looking to do in the gaming industry, C3ltic? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? Is it help grow communities, grow your own? What is it that you're trying to accomplish, if anything, or are you just having fun?
Honestly, at first I was trying to grow a community in the gaming community and stuff, and grow myself, and because with I have like PTSD, anxiety, depression issues and stuff with military, so I don't like to get out a lot. Yeah. So that's why I started streaming to begin with, was to reach out and meet new people and still have that interaction and grow a community. But over the years, as so much stuff keeps coming up, I found out that sometimes streaming just isn't for everybody. It's just not feasible to make a career out of, and I found out that I have so much more time to where I actually been helping other people with their streams and giving advice and helping their video edits and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like on the fence. I'm not sure what I want to go with it now. Right now I'm just kind of enjoying it and having fun with it when I can. As far as the direction I'm going, I'm really not sure yet. I enjoy editing videos, enjoy helping others with their channels, getting stuff set up, and I like streaming too, so I might just keep doing both of them. but it's not a career of mine. It's more of a hobby for me, though, so I can do it.
All right. That's awesome, man. Well, I'm sure everybody that you've been helping out, man, appreciates you for everything you do, man. You know, I could tell you that I appreciate everyone, all the help that I can get. I appreciate it, you know? So,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, man. So, well, man, it's been a pleasure, Celtic, getting to know who you are, where your gamer tag came from, you know, what kind of games you started with, what you liked, you know, and where you're at now and what you're trying to accomplish, you know, and what you've been doing. It's a lot of great stuff out there, man, and I'm glad that we're
Oh, yeah.
able to have you on the podcast, you know. So, is there anything else you'd like to share with chat about yourself or?
No, not really share, but if I can give a piece of advice, that'd be okay. For
Absolutely,
like
go
new
for it.
streamers, I know what I've been noticing a lot because I pop in new streams all the time, just see how people are doing and that. But what I've noticed a lot is if people are going to want to be a streamer, I want to give advice of put in the work. Don't just people think that to stream and to be a content creator, you just log on to Twitch, create a username, hit go live, and then they expect to have 50 million people blocked. And I've seen people last a week and say, "Oh, this is BS. It's not working out." But they don't have a Facebook set up. They don't have a Twitter set up. They don't have YouTube. They don't have TikTok. You have to put yourself out there now. People aren't just going to have magical intuition and expect to, oh, so-and-so just went live. He's brand new. Go over and see his page. It doesn't work that way. And so many people want to get into this, I call it an industry because that's what it's becoming, let's be honest. And they expect just overnight results, and they're not going to get it. And if there's one thing I've learned throughout my trial and error is you got to have to grind, you have to net, you have to time. And please don't quit your job to do this full time without being successful first. So many people I know. I mean, a buddy of mine of years did that. He almost lost his house. He almost lost his wife. Finally gave it up and got back his job because he thought he'd be successful over it. And I kept on telling him it does not work that way. It's a lot harder, especially for people just starting out. Even myself, we're getting to this game a lot later than most. We are way late into it. So just put yourself out there and don't give up. Doing and have fun doing.
Yeah, no, man, absolutely. That's a great piece of advice. I second that, you know, and it's really true. You know, like I told you before we jumped on stream, you know, I've done this for quite a while, and that's the best piece of advice you could give someone. You know, if you're really wanting to do it, then really put your best foot forward and do it, you know, and know that's going to take time. And if you're, you know, if you're here and you're not going to take that, you know, under consideration, then reality is don't waste your time. You know what I mean? Like, because
Right.
it doesn't happen overnight. So, yeah, absolutely. So, but where can people find you, Celtic?
I am on Twitter. I am. Hold on, actually, I'm on Twitch, obviously.
Yep.
And I think my Twitter is the same as my Twitch name. And on YouTube, they can find me at C3Gaming1.
C3 Gaming 1.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll make sure to include that on the description. So if you want to send me your YouTube channel on a DM, I'll make sure that we put that on the description of your video for YouTube.
Absolutely.
All right. So, all right. Well, Celtic, man, listen, man, I appreciate you jumping on. Thank you for your patience today. You know, I know it was a little later than we hoped for, but really appreciate you jumping on and spending some time with us and letting people get a little bit to know you a little better and know more about you and who you are and what you're trying to accomplish, man. And I think, like I said, every story is unique and as the person telling the story. So again, man, thank you for your service. Appreciate you, man. And please let us know if we could help you with anything.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on here, Silver. I appreciate you.
All right, man. You have a good one and we'll see you, man. All right, everyone. Yo, man, that was actually really, really good. Thank you, Celtic, one more time, man, for jumping in and telling us your story. I also appreciate all of you guys stopping by and listening to people's stories, man. It really makes it that much better when you love Celtic. Yeah, man, he is an awesome guy. He is, man. Yeah, absolutely, Celtic. And it really feels good to know that people are asking questions, that they're really interested to know what you're about, and so it's really, really cool to hear all of this. What's crazy is that when we first started doing the podcast, we were getting to about 30, 35 minutes, and the podcast was ending. Now we're getting over to the hour mark, a little bit over an hour. So it just means that the community is starting to come together for these podcasts, man. And so a lot of them are your community members, or the people you guys deal with, and then we got other people, and they're starting to ask more questions. So that's amazing, man. This is why I want to do this, because it's so great getting to know people. You know what I mean? And there's not a lot of outlets for community members, man. There just isn't. Everything's dead. I could tell you from 2015 on, it's just so bad for everyone else that's not a major influencer already. It really is. Yo, Celtic, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate you, bro. Oh man, always here to support, fam. Thanks, fam. Appreciate you for real, man. Like I said, it's amazing, man. Like I said, the communities is what makes it really possible for anyone. Like Celtic was saying, it really is your part. You have to do your part. One thing I always say is, like, a lot of people could show up, man. They'll show up, but the crazier part is having them keep coming back, right? It's like when you do a sales, right? Like if you ever worked on sales, it's like that, man. Like, to bring a person, into like the facility or pitch to them it's great. Everyone will listen once, but for them to continue to listen to you and allow you to come back, or for them to continue coming back, that is the harder part. I really agree. Like, how everyone says, like, getting an A is easy, but keeping an A is harder, right? It's the same. I think it's the same concept, to be honest with you guys. So, but yeah, man, I think, I want to thank you, everyone, honestly, for taking the time, to stop by today and listen to Celtic's story. I know he appreciates this as much as I do. And again, I honestly can't wait to the next one. All right, guys and gals, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Under the Scope Podcast. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Under the Scope Podcast.